Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green going north, and DeMar DeRozan, Jacob Poeltl, and a protected 2019 first-round pick going back to San Antonio.
Take us through how this thing began and how they got to the finish line.
They've been talking seriously really in the last several days. They had been communicating really over the last couple of weeks, Toronto and San Antonio. This is really the best offer the Spurs had.
So he ain't happy. It looks like Kawhi's not going to be happy because he may be going to Toronto, which I believe is the exact opposite of Los Angeles.
Yeah. What did you say about Toronto?
The Los Angeles of Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone knows
He
that.
just didn't specify which Los Angeles he wanted to be traded to.
The thing is, Paul George has somehow become the ray of hope, the light for all of you faith seekers, that you can do deals that defy all reason and logic and hope. For some reason, in the next year, you can convince a guy who's made it clear to the tune of $100 million he's bypassed to stay in San Antonio, made it clear, I want to be in L.A. And by the way, there are reports he is not happy about going to Toronto. So you keep running Paul George out there as your singular example. I'll take Kawhi at his word. I think Tom is right. I think the Spurs are going home high-fiving, Ryan. I think they can't believe they got this deal.
Let's talk about DeMar DeRozan. He has been traded to San Antonio. His response to the trade was dark. He posted this Instagram story middle of the night last night being, quote, be told one thing and the outcome another. Can't trust him. Ain't no loyalty in this game. Sell you out quick for a little bit of nothing. And then soon you'll understand. Don't disturb. Tell me about the moment this summer when you found out about the Kawhi Leonard, DeMar DeRozan trade. And I want to shout out Danny Green because he was part of that too.
Yeah. 2:30 in the morning, my phone, I'm in bed, sleep, and my phone's going off.
At 2:30 in the morning?
It was 2:30 in the morning. But I'm like, I get the phone, I'm like, it's DeMar. So I pick up, he said some choice words that I'm not going to say on ESPN. But he's like, yo, I just got traded to San Antonio.
When you heard that sentence, what went through your mind?
I was sitting on my bathtub, like, it's a little ledge. I'm like, what? What? Hold on. And I sat there for a little bit, and we just sat there. And you don't, because at the same time, you're like, man, you don't know what to say.
I mean, DeMar was very open this summer about feeling betrayed. Did you feel betrayed?
I felt betrayed because he felt betrayed because that's my guy, that's my best friend. So, yeah, I felt some type of way.
State number 2, Kawhi Leonard. 6'9" forward from New Mexico.
Whenever you hear Kawhi receiving the boos, he takes to the rim. Kawhi is hearing the boos pretty solidly now. Every time he touches it in San Antonio. Shot clock at 1. DeRozan with the left hand over the score.
More importantly, put pressure on the defense by driving to the hole like that. And Duncan getting one off on his up ball.
Career high in assists at 6 per game. And that bucket leads to a timeout. DeRozan, played by Ibaka on a switch. DeRozan pops it home. It counts. And the foul. They say it's a two-pointer. They might look at it. Leonard on the follow. And it will not count.
This team is 8-1. Do not give them a steady diet inside.
Leonard got the step. Early second quarter. San Antonio with the big lead. Siakam at the other end finds Leonard. Leonard met by the double. Tried to play practice yesterday. Participated in shoot-around. There's Kyle with his former teammate, DeMar DeRozan.
Toronto back in the 3-2 zone.
DeRozan.
The fact that other guys get a chance to step up really helps your team come playoff time.
Kawhi Leonard able to snap it through. He's 5 of 8 from the field. He has 10 points. Nice move by DeRozan, and he scores. The basket counts, and the foul.
Feels like he's in Toronto, where he honed this game and mastered this game. Let's remember, they're one of the best teams in the league. And right now, San Antonio is just executing. And because of that man right there, DeRozan, he wants to show everybody back in Toronto, remember what you lost when you had me.
Chris Webber, Christian Ledlow, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
He's parking a couple of plays he doesn't usually do. Trying to make a point like that. Trying to loosen up.
It's not an easy decision for the organization. We all love DeMar DeRozan.
The Toronto Raptors select DeMar DeRozan.
Here's DeRozan. Oh! The thunderous slam! Dynamite!
Yeah, I don't want to be like you at all.
Game at the top of the East standings matters. This one in particular.
Leonard inside with the left hand over DeRozan. They went right to him out of the timeout.
Yes, straight isolation. And it's funny. I asked Nick Nurse pregame.
They double team Leonard and now one-on-one against DeRozan. The Raptors past against Raptors present, and the present won on that occasion. DeRozan, whistle, and a foul going to go against the Raptors.
Ball game, and on back-to-back possessions, you go right here. And the degree of difficulty, DeRozan does a pretty good job defensively, just trying to stay in front. Help comes, back-to-back buckets. Defender draped in his grill, and he makes it.
Those are tough shots. Free throw, a perfect 8 for 8 from the line here tonight. San Antonio defeated the Raptors by 18 in that earlier meeting in early January down in San Antonio. DeRozan in that game had his first ever against Kawhi Leonard. The switch, Lowry trying to guard him. Got to his spot and couldn't convert. Popovich calls out the half-court set. DeRozan goes quick. Bellinelli for the lead. Yes! San Antonio by 2.
A little relocation by Bertans. This job on the backboards as well, Serge.
Left that one short. DeRozan with the rebound. Spurs up by 1. And a turnover. Leonard. Raptors lead it. They ripped DeRozan at midcourt.
Well, Adrian Griffin was signaling to Kyle, come up and pressure. Kawhi's long arms looked like he got a piece of it first. DeMar in trouble. Look at the long reach of Kawhi Leonard. One star against the other.
15 seconds to go. Neither team with a foul to give. Toronto with 2 timeouts remaining. Spurs with 1. Bellinelli to inbound. Let's see what Popovich has drawn up here. Who does he go to? DeRozan, guarded by Leonard. Green switches onto him on the screen. 9 to go. Stares down Green. DeRozan had to pick up his dribble. Bertans, short. And he stepped out.
Gave it up. Straight isolation. You clear the left side of the floor. He's working one-on-one. He got the step. He could have kept the dribble alive and gone.
And let's see where the infraction might have been.
You understand the meaning?
Yep.
That wouldn't have counted anyway,
No.
Mark.
Nope. And thus the night ends in DeMar DeRozan's return for the first time as a visitor here in Toronto. Leonard and the Raptors get the win. 120 to 117. On a much anticipated night that began with a lot of dap